What's up? This is Mark DeRosa. Welcome to the show.
We are under the digging in, Craig Biggio, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch. On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play. At the plate, Craig Biggio, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to center field. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
The first baseman, number 21, Richard.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, I love the aggressiveness right here and wanting to be a hero. But this is where you got to tell yourself to relax a little bit. I had an old coach tell me one time, when the bases are loaded, just concern yourself with getting the guy in from third.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Lowe at third, Cooper at second, Biggio at first with no outs. On the ground to the right side. Scooped up to second for one. On to first, and it's double play, though that first run of the ball game is across to score. At the plate, Craig Biggio, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled off. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Pulls this one in the air out to left. After it is Tucker. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So striding in, Craig Biggio. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it with this.
And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Well, Dero, you know, they say records are made to be broken, and what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan. Most RBIs in one season. I can't begin to tell you as a former offensive player what that means. You want to put biscuits in the basket. Runs scored in ribbies. Runs scored in ribbies. And this guy's the best in the business right now.
Chris. He's running. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time, as he just does get in there ahead of the throw. So they still haven't picked up an extra base hit in this one, but that stolen base at least gets him a guy in scoring position.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what the manager was thinking there, Matt. Hey, if we aren't driving the ball with any authority today, we need to make something happen in a different way. They only need a single to the outfield now to push a run across.
Just off the inside part of the plate, it's 3-1.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
2 runs, 7 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land out there just foul. And it's fouled away. He hits it high. He hits it deep. It is out of here.
They seem to forget that the game started a while ago, but better late than never, I guess. Sometimes one big hit is all it takes.
Next up for the Stros, Craig Biggio, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Fouled away. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Into center field, line drive base hit. In comes the runner from third, and we are tied here in the 8th.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Woodrow, Sedenquist will come on now, and if in fact he can still lift his arm, he might acknowledge the crowd as he has just tied the major league record for appearances in a season with 106. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Hard hit ball to second, reined in. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run. So without him in the lineup,
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the... Striding into the box, Craig Biggio is coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Goodbye, home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center, so he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. And the Astros have taken a 2-0 lead.
well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning.
Standing in, Craig Biggio. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So
meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. The run scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Well, D-Row, you know, they say records are made to be broken, and what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan. Most RBIs in one season. I can't begin to tell you as a former offensive player what that means. You want to put biscuits in the basket, runs scored in ribbies, and this guy's the best in the business right now.
Steve Slade is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. 2-2 the count. Lofted in the air out to right field. Right fielder is on the run. A dive, and he brings it in. And on a fantastic play, the inning is over. One more look at the full extension catch that strands two men on the base paths. The three of us are back after this message and a word from our local station. Striding in, Craig Biggio. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run.
Biggio.
First offering on its way. Grounded back up the middle. Kingery's there. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Now batting, Craig Biggio. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the seventh.
It doesn't look very promising.
He hits it high. He hits it deep. It is out of here. So a solo shot here to left center field, his second home run of the game, and just like that, it's down to a 3-run ball game.
Man, that's not very nice. You come in from the bullpen and you get greeted with a bomb. He's going to have to hit the reset button pronto.
Leading off.
Listen, it's not easy coming back off of closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season, and he's blown several saves up to this point.
And now a pitch on the way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Goodbye, home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. And just like that, this ball game is all tied.
Well, talk about having a day. 3 home runs in one game. We've heard about the hat trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in a baseball game. And with that win, number 111 on the year, they tied a legendary 1954.
We are under the lights as the show. Francesco Arrojo gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Now at the plate, Craig Biggio comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Biggio.
Hard hit ball to second. He's right there. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. So digging in now, Craig Biggio. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit. In to score, the runner from second.
The first baseman, number 21. Richard.
Line drive snagged on a short hop to second for one. Relay to Olsen, and they turn the double play. At the plate, Craig Biggio. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off.
He hits it high. He hits it deep. It is out of here. So a solo shot here to left center field. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. And it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot. You know, it's always nice to get that first one under your belt when you start a 4-game series on the road. Takes a little bit of the wind out of the sails of the guys in the home dugout and gives you confidence to come back and do it again tomorrow.
And tonight's comes to an end. 6-3 the final. Houston with the division leading 112th win. Luther Hilliard earns his 25th win to lead the league. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com. We are under the lights. Now at the plate, Craig Biggio. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And they're going to hit the board first tonight as this ball's down for extra bases. Already their second double of this first inning, guys.
Yeah, he's not fooling anybody so far, Matt. Like you said, that's the second double he's given up here. And if he doesn't get things figured out, it's going to be a real short outing.
1-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players.
Runner goes for third. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
One of the keys to stealing third is to get a big lead off a second, and that's just what happened, even though this catcher has a cannon for an arm.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead.
Outside of taking a ball in the seat.
All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Craig Biggio.
One of the keys to...
He hits it high. He hits it deep. It is out of here. So it's a solo shot to dead center, so he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. And the Astros have taken a 4-1 lead.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Craig Biggio already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Yeah, man, this guy.
Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And he will get there as he had to cover a... Coming to the plate now, Craig Biggio. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Runners off for second. He hits it high. He hits it deep. It is out of here. So a 2-run homer down the line in left, his second of the game, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Well, Dero, you know, they say records are made to be broken, and what a monster year this guy's had.
Ready to take his hacks again, Craig Biggio, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Goodbye, home run.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's what? Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for it. Fernando Zavala, a hurler from South Carolina, will be the starting pitcher in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, hitters have had their way with this guy this year. This is a stat.
He hits it high. He hits it deep. It is out of here. So a solo shot here to left center field, so he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. And the Astros have taken a 2-0 lead.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First.
Now batting.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Matty, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
First offering on its way. High and deep to left center field. Left fielder looking up to the track, to the wall. Goodbye, home run. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
D-Rose, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, well, there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody...
Digging in once again, Craig Biggio. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Relay to Olsen. They turn the double play, and that Craig Biggio will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. Back on it is the left fielder. Goodbye home run.
Well, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. He hits it high. He hits it deep. It is out of here.
Well, there are good days, and then there are great days. When you hit 4 home runs in a game, I think you can say that's a great game. This has been incredible to watch.
(13-1) is the final lopsided score. Houston with 114 wins, most in the division. Claudio Franco wins his 23rd of the year. Afternoon baseball. Digging in now, Craig Biggio. Watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories. One there, on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Craig Biggio. First pitch on its way. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a 1-out double.
Now batting, the first.
And he just manages to get his hand in.
No ball.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. With runners in scoring position this season, Nomo carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
A bullet to first base, but the runner is back to avoid the double play. Settling in now, Jose Samuel comes into this set. Set and the 1-1. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
One of the keys to stealing third is to get a big lead off a second, and that's just what happened, even though this catcher has a cannon for an arm.
And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Standing in, Craig Biggio. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the third strike. And digging in and looking for more, Craig Biggio. He singled his last time up.
Biggio.
He hits it high. He hits it deep. It is out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And we are tied again.
Yeah, he's been producing at the...
In now, Craig Biggio, and he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle.
And in that last at-bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws. Boy, talk about having a day, D-Bro. He gets his fourth knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those four was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And this will bounce over the wall out there, and that's going to keep this a tie ball game as that go-ahead run will need to stop over at third. Stepping in, Jose Samuel. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is... And that'll get past his outstretched glove. It's a base hit. And he needed extra innings to get it, but there's his first hit of the game, and that'll keep the hit streak alive and kicking.
And T-Row, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball, right? You go extra innings, that lineup turns over, and was able to get him 1 extra AB.
Yeah, and he'd be lying right now if he said he wasn't thinking about it. The boys hooked him up right there. Pitching staff extended the game a little bit. 1 more plate appearance, and he extends the hit streak.
3-1 to him now. The 3-1 pitch. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
3-2.
He hits it high. He hits it deep. It is out of here. So 1 swing, and he unloads the bases on that one, and it's suddenly a 5-1 ball game.
And they complete the comeback with a flourish, going deep with a grand slam to take the lead. You don't get style points in this game, but I'd give them some if I could hand some out. Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good.
With the team's chances hanging by a thread, this skipper calls for a last stand.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, stepping into the box, Craig Biggio. He's fresh off a 4-hit game in the finale of that weekend series. Line drive to center field. Chavez is there, and they breeze through this half inning as this. So stepping in, Craig Biggio.
Third baseman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Racing back the center fielder. Goodbye home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. And the Astros have taken a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters.
Stepping up now, Craig Biggio. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win.
Ready now, Craig Biggio. Chance to cash in here, and don't be surprised if he does. Certainly known as one of the best clutch hitters in the sport today. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Low over at second. Cooper at first. 2 out in the inning. Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Standing in is the veteran third baseman, Craig Biggio. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Goodbye home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Well, they say better late than never, and that's obviously something that he takes to heart as he puts a charge in one for a walk-off homer. Got to be the best feeling in all of baseball.
Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
He was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
One error, they left not.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store. Now at the plate, Craig Biggio. Watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories. Racing back the center fielder. Goodbye home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. And the Astros take a 1-0 lead.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can. Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard back up the middle. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Craig Biggio.
Craig Biggio.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled off. 0-1, here's the pitch. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Goodbye home run. So a 3-run shot to left center, his second home run of the game. As they pull within one here, it's now a 5-4 game.
Well, Dero, you know, they say records are made to be broken, and what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan. Most RBIs in one season. I can't.
Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Craig Biggio.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only
high and deep to center field. Center fielder going back. Goodbye home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and this will make things interesting at this point. It's now a 6-5 game.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake. Well, it's almost automatic for this guy as he puts another game on ice. That's save number 40 for the season. Clearly, this guy is one of the best in the game.
First for the victorious Athletics. 2 runs, 7 hits.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on. Stepping into the box, Craig Biggio. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Biggio.
Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And that's the big one right there, as that hit puts him in a flat-footed tie atop the all-time list for the most hits in a single season. One more gives him the record all by himself. What a phenomenal year it's been.
The first base.
Some power, not only glove work on one of the corner positions, but lots.
And he's into second safely with the stolen base.
Looks like they're trying to be aggressive on the base pass in order to get that run back they give up at the top of the first. I like that, especially early in the game, so we'll see if they can drive him in now.
Ready with the 2-1. Changeup called to strike, and he comes back even at 2-2. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Ready for another chance? Craig Biggio. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Now in the box, Craig Biggio. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit. Next will be the cleanup hitter. Richard Nomo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And a fastball misses there, ball 4. So a big moment here, and standing in Jose Samuel, but a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. The 1-1. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. Biggio is on his way home. He comes across to score, and the deficit is down to only 1 now.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fast.
Stepping up to the plate, Craig Biggio, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Grounded to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired.
And there it is, people. The magic one, win number 117 on the season.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Houston Astros. Now to the plate, Craig Biggio. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Craig Biggio.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. high in the air and deep to left center field. Going back is the center fielder.
Goodbye, home run.
So a two-run shot to left center, so he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. And the Astros have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, Dero, you know, they say records are made to be broken, and what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan. Most RBIs in one season. I can't begin to...
Digging in,
Now
Craig
batting,
Biggio.
third
Twos
baseman.
all over the place.
Craig
2 on, 2 out, and of
Biggio.
course, here in inning number 2. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's 5-2. Into the box now, Richard Nomo.
The first baseman, number 21, Richard Nomo.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. So far this season with runners in scoring position, Nomo carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. Hit in the air out to right. Henley will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that... Stepping in, Craig Biggio. He came through with an
third
RBI
baseman,
single in his last
Craig
at-bat.
Biggio.
Hit hard to third. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Yeah, I'm not sure. This ball might have caught him in between hops. He looked unsure which way to turn his glove, and the next thing you know, it's by him.
Now
Here's count now. Here's the 2-1. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he showed he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here, so he's really having an impact on this game. Line drive to center field, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. Ready once again,
Now
Craig
batting.
Biggio.
the third baseman, Craig
Here it comes.
Biggio.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there near the wall. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
Well, I'm not sure they're going to award him a triple or call it a three-base error, but the result is the same. He's 90 feet away from scoring, and it looks like they are going to give him an error, and I think that's definitely the right call there.
So it's a lone runner all the way over at
Now
third
batting,
after the
first
error.
baseman,
And here comes the first
Richard
baseman, Richard Nomo. Now the 1-1 pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the run is in to score from third.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate.
Striding in for Houston, Craig
The third
Biggio.
baseman,
He reached base on an
Craig
error and later came around to
Biggio.
score last time up. Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch.
He hits it high. He hits it deep. It is out of here.
A solo shot here to left, as that'll put him into a tie at 7-7.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
Our final
And this
line
one
score
concludes
tonight.
at a
First for the
10-7
victorious
score.
Angels. 10 runs on 14 hits. 2 errors they let.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of... Coming to the plate now, Craig Biggio. Watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all three categories. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Boy, that would look like a cinch extra base hit off the bat, but a terrific diving catch in left center field.
Leading off the inning, Craig Biggio, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still...
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap.
Goodbye, home run.
So a solo shot here to left center field. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. And it's now a 5-2 game.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Gets too...
Digging in, Craig Biggio. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. From the belt, the pitch. Fly ball out to right field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Into the box now, Craig Biggio. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit in the air out to center field. Huffman is under this one. 1 pitch, 1 away. 9-6 the final tally in this one. The Los Angeles Angels jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
First for the victorious Chicago Cubs, 3 runs.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Houston Astros. Digging in, Craig Biggio. Watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories.
He hits it high. He hits it deep. It is out of here.
It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, so he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. And with it, the Astros have made this a 3-2 ball game now.
Well, Dero, you know, they say record.
Striding in once again, Craig Biggio, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball, did miss it.
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field.
Goodbye, home run.
So a 3-run shot to left center, his second of the game, and they take a 7-5 lead.
Well, he's as hot as anybody in the game right now, hitting a homer yesterday.
Ready for another shot now. Craig Biggio, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far.
He hits it high. He hits it deep. It is out of here.
So a solo shot here to left center field. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they open up an 8-5 lead.
Well, in hockey, they'd call it a hat trick. Hitting.
Craig Biggio will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ballgame as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Throw gets him 2 down. (8-5) today. The Astros win their 118th. MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the American League Division Series between the Texas Rangers and the Houston Astros. Stephen Kim will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Leading off the inning, Craig Biggio, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guys swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to get...
He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center.
Goodbye, home run.
So it's a 2-run shot to right center. His first homer so far in the series as the Astros have bounced back to tie this one at 2.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what?
So striding forward now, Craig Biggio. He singled his last time up. He's set and the pitch.
He hits it high. He hits it deep. It is out of here.
So a 2-run shot to left center, his first homer here in the series, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Last half of the 7th here, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Craig Biggio. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap.
Goodbye, home run.
So a solo shot here to left center field, his second home run of the game, and it's now 6-3.
So that was the third home run for these guys today.
D-Row, some days the fellows walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this...
At the plate, Craig Biggio. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ball game.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Matty, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Happ is there, 2 gone.
Up next for the Rangers, Michael Hermosillo. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
He'll hunt his way on as he gets this one down. Only played at first, so the sacrifice works that time.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory.
Play ball. Ball 4. Take your break.
Coming to the plate now, Craig Biggio, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Biggio.
First pitch coming, here it is.
He hits it high. He hits it deep. It is out of here.
It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his 3rd home run of this series, and the Astros have taken a 2-0 lead.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
Now plate, Craig Biggio. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat. The pitch. He sends it out to left field. Well hit.
Goodbye home run.
A solo shot here to left, his 2nd of the game, and the Astros will move out in front here 3-2.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfect.
Digging in to try it again, Craig Biggio. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far and looking to add to that here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Well, these days don't happen often. You better dig yourself when you get 3 knocks in a big league Wago.
It's hard to have 3 hits in one day, but boy, this guy is off to a great start in this one.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch hit the other way out toward right field. And he'll pull this one down a step or 2 in front of the warning track. So striding in, Craig Biggio. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance.
Goodbye, home run.
So a solo shot here to left center field, his third home run of the ball game, and it's given the Astros a 4-2 lead.
Well, talk about having a day. 3 home runs in one game. We've heard about the hat trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in a baseball game. Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
4-2 the final score today. Houston earn the win and move on to 2-0.
Play ball.
Batting third, the third baseman.
First delivery to him on the way.
Biggio.
He hits it high. He hits it deep. It is out of here.
So it's a solo shot to dead center, his 6th of this series, and the Astros take a 1-0 lead.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly just like that. They think.
Striding into the box, Craig Biggio. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Tucker is there, and he'll bring this one in. Standing in, Craig Biggio, and he's got runners at the corners here with only one gun. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Going back is the left fielder, still ranging back.
Goodbye, home run.
So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, his 2nd home run of the game, and they double him up. It's 8-4. Well, that's the 6th home run. Striding in, Craig Biggio, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th.
This guy's having a pretty...
And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And it's in time to get him. That'll end the inning, but they do forced to settle. Craig Biggio will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his 2nd home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. And it's fouled away. 4 runs here in this half inning. Hard hit toward the hole, and that's through for a hit.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Happ will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Chris Burgos enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 33.
Jose Samuel will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. Right fielder is on the run. He can't get to it. This one's down. And there are 2 away now. Next up for the Stros, Craig Biggio. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. Into center field, line drive base hit. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. There goes the runner. That's a strike to throw down. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Here now the 2-2. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Happ brings it in. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Yeah, they've been crushing it at the plate all game long as 16. Well, they know their work is nowhere close to being finished, but they've handled their business so far, winning here to punch their ticket to the next round and a possible trip to the World Series. Well done.
And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he delivered with runners in scoring position a couple of times in this one. Finished with 5 RBIs, and that was obviously a huge factor in them claiming the victory here.
For the left-hander Dan Plesac, Mark DeRosa, and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been the American League Division Series. Henry Guardado is the man on the mound for the fourth game of the series. Coming to the plate now, Craig Biggio, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. To second now, but he's safe as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. Already their second double of this first inning, guys.
Yeah, he's not fooling anybody so far, Bat. Like you said, that's the second double he's given up here. And if he doesn't get things figured out, it's going to be a real short outing.
He froze him on the fastball there. Richard Nomo goes down for out. And the 1-1. And now the runner's trying for third. He swings and misses. Throw down. Is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Ready with the 1-2. Line toward the gap in left center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Leading off for the Orioles, the shortstop, Juan.
For a base hit here as he gets this one down. Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead. Now at the plate, Craig Biggio. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get one, if not both of them, home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, and he's safe.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off.
Runner's on his way to third. Pitch outside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Hey, if you want to steal third off a catcher that has a good arm like this guy, you have to make sure you get a great jump, and he did just that, and is safely into third.
The 3-1 pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Ferrero is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So digging in now, Craig Biggio. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center as it ought to be good for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. The throw into second. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. The tag, and they got him. 7th inning ready to roll. And set to go as the third baseman, Craig Biggio. Lined but speared on a hop. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Juan Barrios.
Shortstop,
Juan. The 1-1.
Barrios.
Popped high in the air. Biggio is there, 1 away. Now batting, Craig Biggio, and he's working on a 3-double game right now.
He hits it high. He hits it deep. It is out of here.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno. No.
Well, congratulations to them as they're now the American League champs. They're going to celebrate tonight, and then they're going to have to refocus for a run at the ultimate prize, the World Series trophy. Can't wait.
Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, just a great all-around performance from him at the plate, as the stats indicate. Ended up with 4 hits, including a home run, so there is no doubt he was...
Roberto Barrios will look to keep their World Series home. At the plate, Craig Biggio, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the belt, the pitch. High and deep to right center. Sierra looking up. Goodbye, home run.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly.
Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Craig Biggio.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings. Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. Biggio stands at second with no outs. And the runner's breaking for third. Fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. Pitch inside. The throw is in time as he gets the tag down, and he's out trying to take third. Now at the plate, Craig Biggio. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is...
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Goodbye, home run.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Rafael Guzman. Runner in scoring position with two gone. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Runner breaks for third. Popped up. Biggio is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning.
Ready to take his hacks again, Craig Biggio, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder is on the run, and a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise to the occasion while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime.
Runner goes for third. Bullet back up the middle. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. Coming to the plate now, Craig Biggio. Great game for him so far. 4 hits, including a couple of home runs. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Racing back the center fielder. And what a play. A beautiful jumping catch to put an end to the inning. Another look here as he goes up and over the wall to take away a home run. More coming up from Game 5 after this. Back now on the show. It's all over, and you see the reactions there to the final out. And down on the field, we'll get a chance to watch the presentation of the Commissioner's Trophy to the new World Champs.
Fans are